Okay, well, student, very good morning to everyone. As you know, nowadays we are studying the chapter money and credit. Money and credit, that is the third chapter of economics. Before it, we studied the sectors of Indian economy. It was also very important chapter from this book. Syllabus of economics would be chapter number 1 and 2. Okay, it means almost 50% syllabus from each and every book, either the political science, history, and geography. And confidently we can say more than 50% syllabus we have covered already. But question is that you are confident, just you are knowing about whatever you studied already, any kind of query, any doubt from the content or topic, whatever you studied already, definitely without hesitation you should ask me. If you are willing to demand anything, revision class, extra class, and just you are willing to ask me something, definitely we are always ready and you are free to ask me. So, this is uh, the time to pay more attention because of just you are going to appear in the half yearly examination. That's why you need to be more prepared, more attentionful. तो आप लोग अपने जितने भी डाउट हैं वो जरूर क्लियर करेंगे बिफोर 14th अक्टूबर according to your parents wish. If you are willing to come here to attend class, most welcome, you can come. Each and every arrangement in the schools you will get from 1st of October, and most of the students they will come to school from 1st of October. So get ready from 1st of October. If you are willing to come here, just you want to ask something, and also you want to increase more interaction with the teacher by questioning, by clearing your doubt, we are ready. But your hands, from your hands, these are the necessary things you have to require to arrange each and every material that is required duration of COVID-19. Like you have to wear mask, you have to keep a bottle of sanitizer, hand sanitizer, as well as very much attention regarding the social distancing. Just you have to make distance. Either you are sitting in a class in a room, but you have to pay attention. We have not to meet, not to just close together. Okay. So these are the things you have to pay attention, and that doesn't matter. We will come together, and also once again we will start live class. It is also live class, but also just offline class as well as online. तो अभी जैसे पढ़ा रहे हैं वैसे ही पढ़ाएंगे. कुछ बच्चे ऑफलाइन में बैठे होंगे and just they are not coming in school, also they were attending online at the same time, right? Okay, so today we are going to start formal and informal credit in this chapter. Already I discussed and we discussed about this term, that is the formal sector. I explained about what is the difference between formal sector credit and informal sector credit. So just I am asking the question, I'm calling the name of the student. He or she have to reply. Anushruti Gupta and Divyansh Somansi, Himani Mathur. You are the student. Just you can reply. Question is that what is the difference between formal sector credit and informal sector credit? Do you know? Immediately reply. If you don't know, say that I don't know. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. I am explaining you formal sector and informal sector. Already I told about it, formal sector and informal sector, because it is very important term uh, in this chapter, formal and informal, right? So what are the difference of formal and informal sector? It means here is formal sector loan. It means main important feature, that is low interest rate. low interest rate. Okay, and here informal sector, higher interest rate, higher interest rate. It means if you take loan from informal sector, definitely you have to pay at higher interest rate on the principal. And persons who are taking loan from the formal sector, bank and cooperative, they have to pay a low interest rate. This is the main difference. Second one, formal sector loan provided by the banks and cooperatives, institutions like banks and cooperatives. Okay, and informal sector, just you can go to money lender. Okay, money lenders, traders, relative, friends. Okay, so these are the sources for the informal sector loan. You can go to money lender, traders, big farmers, large farmers, relatives, and friends to take loan. Okay, and main important thing, that is formal sector loan is supervised by RBI. Okay, so supervision by Reserve Bank of India, RBI. But here is no supervision. No supervision. So in this case, most of the poor person in the rural area, they are exploited, and they are definitely they have to pay higher interest rate. Okay, sometimes it could be seen. Unfair means are used by the money lender or the traders. Unfair means like missing, and unfair means like term increment, the term increment, the period, and just increment on the interest rate. So such type of unfair means are used by the money lenders, traders, and other landlords. Right. These are the main differences. So yesterday we studied about the that is the formal sector loan. So it means RBI supervise it. But just we are going to start from page number 48. There is no organization. Last four lines, just you can see. There is no organization which supervise the credit activities in the lender in the informal sector. That is the important term. In the informal sector, no supervision. There is no organization which can supervise the activities in informal sector, right? So they can lend at whatever interest rate and choose. There is no one to stop them from using unfair means to get their money back. At the time of money back, when the people and poor people just they are willing to repay the loan, at the time of repay the loan, most of the time they are exploited by unfair means. Okay, compared to the formal lenders, most of the informal lenders charge a much higher interest on loan. Thus, the cost of the borrower of informal loans is much higher. Okay, it means cost of the interest rate is much higher in informal sector than formal sector. Right. Move further. Higher cost of borrowing means a larger part of the earning of the hands borrower have less income left themselves, as we saw for the Shyamal in Sonpur. Already you studied story in this book. In certain cases, the higher interest rate for the borrowing can means that the amount to be repaid is greater than the formal sector, and this could lead to increased debt. Okay, and as we saw for the Rama in Sonpur, another story of Rama, and and debt trap. That is the word, debt trap. You know, debt trap is the situation before the poor people who is borrower, जो उधार लेता है उसके सामने एक सिचुएशन बन जाती है. इट मीन्स लास्ट ईयर he or she took loan from the money lender or the landlords, and due to the crop failure he or she was not able to repay the loan, and once again to grow the crops in the farming, definitely he or she took fresh loan from that money lender or landlords. In this situation, another year, the next year also, the prices of the crops is very low. It means there is no huge profit. In this situation, he or she is not able to repay the loan last year and the current year. The situation is known debt trap. Right? Is it clear? Move further. So, sir, why there is high interest rate in the informal sector? Okay, Padamnam is asking why the higher interest is taken in informal sector because of there is no supervision, there is no organization in informal sector. Informal sector में कोई organization नहीं होता है. It means it is not supervised by any organization. That's why this is depending on the negotiation of both parties. First party, that is the borrower, and second, that is the lender. So this is the negotiation between lender and borrower. और सिचुएशन होती है मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल दे आर पुअर, दे आर नॉट एबल टू गो to take loan formal sector. In this situation, just go to money lender or the landlords and they have to pay higher interest rates. It is depending on the negotiation. ये तो सौदेबाजी है कि हम 5% का ब्याज लेंगे, 6% का ब्याज लेंगे, 7% का ब्याज लेंगे, और लोगों के पास जब कोई सोर्स नहीं होता है, जस्ट दे बिकम एग्री और एग्री हो जाते हैं. ओके, जस्ट आई एम टेकिंग योर अटेंडेंस. हम अटेंडेंस ले रहे हैं. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट आई एम सीइंग दैट दे आर left and rejoining. It is not good. Okay, so I'm taking your attendance. Just a minute. Okay, as I told, I will take your attendance two time. Okay, so pay attention for that. Before ending our session, last में भी हम एक बार लेते हैं, तो ध्यान रखें आप लोग कि आपको अटेंडेंस प्रॉपर आपकी जानी चाहिए. अदरवाइज if you are lagging 80% attendance in the session, it would be difficult to take admit card. Admit card इश्यू नहीं होगा. 75% पहले हुआ करता था, अब 80% कर दिया गया है. तो 80% नेसेसरी है आपकी अटेंडेंस. और हमने बहुत क्लियर कह दिया आप लोगों से. अगर आपका, ये कौन पूछ रहा है, डू फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स आल्सो पुट high interest on loan? Really, it means family and friends, it is depending on the, already I told you, ये तो depend करता है कि हम कैसा हमारा agreement है. Your friend is not very close. Okay, नाम का friend है, आप उसको friend मानते हैं. जब friend है तो वो interest क्यों लेगा? फ्रेंड, रियल में फ्रेंड है तो वो इंटरेस्ट लेगा ही नहीं. और इंटरेस्ट लेगा, इट मींस ही और शी इज नॉट फ्रेंड. वो आपका फ्रेंड नहीं है. रिलेटिव क्लोज है तो ब्याज नहीं लेगा, और रिलेटिव नाम का है, दूर का रिलेटिव है, डेफिनेटली इट इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन द नेगोशिएशन ऑफ बोथ पार्टीज. अब भाई आप कह रहे हैं कि हम 2% का दे पाएंगे, रिलेटिव कह रहा है हम 4% का लेंगे, यू अर्जेंटली रिक्वायर्ड, तो आपको आवश्यकता है, जैसे यू बिकम एग्री, आप एग्री हो जाते हैं, उसमें क्या है, राइट? Okay, move further. For these reasons, bank and cooperative societies need to lend more. It means asking Sumaira Khan why poor people took. So you can repeat your question, Sumaira Khan. So I'm explaining these reasons bank and cooperative societies need to lend more. This would lead to higher income, and many people could then borrow cheaply for a variety of needs. They could grow crops, do business, set up small scale industries, and could set up new industries for trade in goods. Cheap and affordable credit is crucial for the country's development. Very important. In our country, it is very much required for the people who are poorer. Definitely, if the government of India and the government institutions like bank and cooperative distributed loan to the poor section of society at very low interest rate, affordable, it is cheaper, definitely everyone would be able to start their entrepreneur or business. It reduces unemployment among the youth persons. Very important thing, get it, understand very well. If the central government of India and the institutions like banks and cooperative, they distributed loan or give credit to the poor section of society, definitely everyone would be able, who are the unemployed youth persons in our country, they can start their entrepreneur, their business, and it will reduce the unemployment situation. Okay, so it is requirement. This is the need of in our country. बट होता क्या है, इन रिवर्स जस्ट वी आर सीइंग most of the people who are belonging to the richer section of society, they are able to take loan from the bank and cooperative, but who are the poorer, they are not able to take loan from the formal sector. So the importance of formal sector we have to understand, and the facility of formal sector credit must be provided to the poorer. गरीबों को फॉर्मल सेक्टर का लोन नहीं मिल पाता है, ये अनफॉर्चुनेटली इन अवर कंट्री कुड बी सीन. ओके, मूव फर्दर. फॉर्मल एंड इनफॉर्मल क्रेडिट, हु गेट्स व्हाट. कितने लोग फॉर्मल में जाते हैं, कितने लोग इनफॉर्मल में जाते हैं. हाउ मेनी पीपल दे आर एबल टू टेक लोन फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर एंड हु आर नॉट एबल टू टेक फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर, जस्ट दे हैव टू गो इन इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर, राइट. ग्राफ टू shows the importance of the formal and informal source of credit for people in urban areas. There are two conditions: urban areas and rural areas. Okay. Most of the people in the urban areas, if they are richer section of society, big traders, okay, definitely they are able to take loan from formal sector, right. It means urban area and rural area. Okay, so most of the people in urban areas who are rich people, they take loan from the formal sector. It means only 10% people, it means poor people, 90% the rich people, and poor people, that is 10%, make access in the urban area to take loan in the formal sector. ओके, तो देखिए रिच पीपल जो हैं वो अर्बन एरियाज में सबसे ज्यादा लोन ले पाते हैं. पुअर पीपल की एक्सेस नहीं होती है, अप्रोच नहीं होती है, दे आर नॉट एबल टू टेक लोन इन द फॉर्मल सेक्टर इन अर्बन एरियाज. ओके, सो you can see that 85% of the loans taken by poor household in the urban areas are from informal sources. Okay, just I gave the data of 90% for richer section. Reverse situation in the rural areas or in the urban areas, poor people, it means 10% approach कर पाते हैं, rest of 90 or 85% in urban areas, those are poor are not able to take loan from formal sector. ये 85% लोग फॉर्मल सेक्टर से लोन नहीं ले पाते हैं. ओके, अर्बन एरियाज में. यस, कंपेयर विद दिस रिच अर्बन हाउसहोल्ड, व्हाट डू यू फाइंड. अगर हम रिच अर्बन एरियाज की बात करते हैं, रिच पीपल हु आर लिविंग इन द अर्बन एरियाज, डेफिनेटली द 10% ऑफ देयर लोन्स आर फ्रॉम इनफॉर्मल सोर्सेस. ये रिच पीपल होते हैं ना, 10% इनफॉर्मल से लेते हैं. अगर हम रिच की बात करें, दीज आर द रिच पीपल. अगर ये इनफॉर्मल की बात करेंगे तो दिस इज द डेटा. वंस अगेन यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड formal and informal. Okay, so these are the rich people, they take loan from formal sector 90%. okay, इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर में ये रिच पीपल 10% लोन लेते हैं. इट मीन्स दीज आर द रिच पीपल. ये अमीर लोगों की बात हो रही है. तो अमीर लोग सबसे ज्यादा लोन कहां से लेते हैं, फॉर्मल सेक्टर से लेते हैं. हार्डली 10% जो कहीं ना कहीं इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर पे जाते हैं. ओके, दिस इज द सिचुएशन ऑफ अर्बन एरियाज, व्हाइल 90% ऑफ द फ्रॉम रूरल फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सोर्सेस. फॉर्मल सोर्सेस से 90% लेते हैं रिच सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी. Similar pattern is also found in the rural area. The rich household are availing cheap credit from formal lenders, whereas the poor household have to pay a large amount of borrowing. It means in the rural areas, most of the persons they take loan in formal sector. फॉर्मल सेक्टर में लोन लेने वालों की संख्या यहाँ पर भी 90% होती है. जस्ट they are getting loan in the formal sector, in those are rich people. And informal sector लोन यहाँ पर भी 10% होते हैं रिचर सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी से. Okay, so either the urban areas or the rural areas, the situation is same for the rich people. किसके लिए? Rich people के लिए. जो अमीर आदमी है, either he or she is living in the urban areas or the rural area, definitely he or she is able to take loan from the formal sector. Rest of hardly 10% people from the richer section of society, just they take loan from इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर. तो इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर से लोन कौन लेता है? ज्यादा गरीब लोग होते हैं, क्योंकि उनको कोलेटरल नहीं मिलता है, उनके डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रिपेयर नहीं हो पाते हैं, गारंटर नहीं होता है. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द कंपल्सन बिफोर द पुअरर दे गो टू इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर क्रेडिट. क्लियर? ग्राफ 2 of the all loans taken by the urban household, what percent was formal and what percent from informal. ये रिचर सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी का दिखाया गया है. बिलीव परसेंट ऑफ लोन्स फ्रॉम द इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर. देखिए, पुअर हाउस होल्ड 85% इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर से लेते हैं. दैट इज द ग्राफ यू कैन सी. 85% पीपल टेक लोन फ्रॉम इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर. 2000 पुअरर, जो गरीब होते हैं, और गरीबों में हार्डली 15% टेक लोन फ्रॉम द फॉर्मल सेक्टर. इनवर्स कंडीशन, गरीब लोग 85% हैं, वो इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर से लोन लेते हैं, एंड रेस्ट ऑफ 15% दोज आर रिच पीपल, दे टेक लोन फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर. सेकेंड ग्राफ, हाउस होल्ड विद फ्यू असेट्स, मिडिल क्लास फैमिली जिनके पास थोड़ा धन होता है, 53% फ्रॉम इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर, 47% फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर. नेक्स्ट, वेल ऑफ हाउस होल्ड, जिनकी स्थिति बहुत अच्छी होती है, दोज आर रिचर सेक्शन एंड देज आर लार्ज फार्मर, दे टेक लोन. ओके, इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर्स दैट इज 28% and formal sector 72%. So just you are seeing the increasement of formal sector loan as they are becoming prosperous. जैसे जैसे अमीर होते जा रहे हैं, प्रॉस्परस होते जा रहे हैं, तो वहां पर आप देख रहे हैं कि फॉर्मल सेक्टर से क्रेडिट लेते जा रहे हैं. ओके, लास्ट में देखिए, ओनली 10% क्रेडिट इज टेकन फ्रॉम इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर. केवल 10% लोग रिलेटिव, फ्रेंड, मनी लेंडर, ट्रेडर के पास जाते हैं. ओके, एंड 90% क्रेडिट इज टेकन बाय रिच हाउस होल्ड, रिचर सेक्शन फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट. देखिए, 90% वो लोग हैं जो अमीर हैं, प्रॉस्परस हैं, रिच हैं, इजिली दे कैन टेक लोन फ्रॉम फॉर्मल सेक्टर, उनको आसानी से मिल जाता है. Hardly 10% people, those are less prosperous, just they can take loan from informal sector. So any confusion is there? Is it clear? Reply. Turn over the page. Most loans. Okay. Yes. Most loans. Okay, very good. Thank you. Most loans from informal lenders carry a very high interest rate and do little increase the income of the borrower. Thus, it is necessary that bank and cooperatives increase their lending, particularly in the rural areas, so that the dependence on informal sources of credit reduce. Very interesting fact. This is the need of this is the requirement of the nation in the poor section of society. Mostly, those are poorer in our country. This is the facility for poor section of society. The central government of India, all the organizations of like bank and cooperatives should distribute credit to the poor section of society, so that the dependency of informal sources of credit could be reduced. तो जो लोग ज्यादा डिपेंड करते हैं ना इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर पे, वो डिपेंडेंसी कम होनी चाहिए. देन मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल become rich, most of the people will start their business or entrepreneurs, and also the poverty would be eradicated. Okay. Secondly, while formal sector loans need to expand, one hand this is the urgent requirement to expand the formal sector credit, and it is also necessary that everyone receive these loans. So second hand also we have to observe everyone is able, everyone has access to take loan from formal sector. Okay, that we can assume that the central government of India, all the banks and cooperatives start to distribute credit to the poor section of society, but also we have to verify that everyone is able to make access to take credit from formal sector. फिर हमें दूसरा ये देखना पड़ेगा क्या सारे लोगों को all people are able to take loan from formal sector, एक भी छूट ना जाना चाहिए. Okay, so up at present it is a richer household who receive formal credit, whereas the poor have to depend on informal sources. It is important that the formal credit is distributed more equally so that the poor can benefit from the cheaper loan. तो ये चीपर लोन का क्रेडिट जो है, ये चीपर लोन का जो फैसिलिटी है, ये डेफिनेटली इट मस्ट बी facilitate to the poor section of society. Okay, I hope that it is clear. Move further. Self-help group, very important topic. Mostly it is asked in the examination, it is put in the examination. Self-help group, self-help group, very familiar term. If we take the meaning of self-help, what is the meaning of self-help? अपनी सहायता, अपनी मदद हम सेल्फ कर लें. We are not depending to another person to take loan, to take credit. हमें हाथ नहीं फैलाना है किसी के आगे. Whenever and whatever we have to start the business, construction work, building, okay, and any other project in our life, definitely if we are the member of self-help group, then we can start and we can manage each and every financial प्रॉब्लम. तो फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम अगर आपको सॉल्व करना है, इफ यू आर बिलोंगिंग टू द मिडिल क्लास फैमिली और द पुअर सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी, इट इज वेरी गुड आइडिया टू स्टार्ट सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप. होता क्या है, दीज आर द मेंबर्स नंबर ऑफ 15 और 20. जस्ट दे गेट एग्रीमेंट. वी हैव टू डिपॉजिट a certain amount of money like 5,000, like 1,000, 2,000 per month, whatever we are earning. So depending on the earning, we have to deposit 1,000 or 2,000 from each and every member who are the member of self-help group. And once in a year, if anyone is required to use this money, so anyone can use one by 1 year. It is depending on the agreement of all the members. They sit together, just who is willing to take money for utilization in his life, for construction of building, for marriage of girl and other any project. And whenever the amount of this self-help group become a very large, जब जमा करते करते अमाउंट बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है, also it is the registered institution और ये रजिस्टर्ड होता है, then the banks and cooperatives give credit, distribute loan on the behalf of the amount of self-help group. Example, just members are 15. Everyone is depositing 2,000 rupees per month. So 15 to the 30,000. 30,000 money it is depositing by each and every member per month. So there are 12 months, 12 into 30,000. It means amount would be 3,60,000. Okay, 3,60,000 amount. So 3,60,000 amount within a year. Within a year. एक साल में 3,60,000 अमाउंट हो जाता है. इफ वी आर अर्निंग ए लिटिल अमाउंट ऑफ मनी पर मंथ, लाइक वी आर अर्निंग 10,000 एंड वी आर डिपॉजिटिंग और कलेक्टिंग एवरी मंथ 2,000 per person per member, so that's why it will collect within a month 30,000, and 30,000 just we will multiply by 12 months, it would be 3,60,000 per year. So this is the amount per year, 3,60,000. Any one member who is the member of self-help group can use for construction of house, marriage of daughter, any other business. Okay, So this is the method. This is the good method. And you know, if your self-help group is going smoothly, it is successful. There is no barrier, no problems. Then thereafter, the bank and cooperative give credit on the behalf of amount which is deposited in the bank. तो जो आप सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप चला रहे हैं उसमें अमाउंट बैलेंस हो जाता है काफी, सो एनी वन कैन टेक लोन, तो बैंक उसको फिर लोन देने लगती है ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ बैलेंस, ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ डिपोजिशन ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी मेंबर. So these are the facilities. So it is very interesting and beneficial for everyone in the middle class or the poor section of society in our country. Most of the women in our country, just they are using this self-help group. Okay. So in the previous section we have been seen that the poor household are still dependent on the informal sources of credit. Already we studied about poor section of society, they are depending on the informal sector credit. Why it is so? और ऐसा क्यों होता है? Very well. Banks are not present everywhere in rural India. Most of rural India and remote sensing area in the country, the banks are not available. That's why even when they are present, the banks are present or available, getting a loan from a bank is much more difficult than taking a loan from informal sector. बैंक से लोन लेना कितना डिफिकल्ट होता है, ऑलरेडी आई एक्सप्लेन्ड अबाउट इट. इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर से लोन इजीली होता है कि हम बैंक रिलेटिव के पास गए, फ्रेंड के पास गए, मनी लेंडर के पास गए, ट्रेडर के पास गए और हमने 4-5% के इंटरेस्ट पर लोन ले लिया, और वो दे भी देते हैं क्योंकि उनको इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा मिल जाता है. A loan from informal source. So as we saw for the Mega, we studied the story of Mega in this book. Bank loan require proper documents and collateral. If you are willing to take loan from the bank, definitely you have to deposit the documents and collateral. Okay. So absence of the collateral is one of the major reasons which prevent the poor from getting bank loan. गरीबों को लोन क्यों नहीं मिलता है? They are not able to collect documents. They are not able to secure collateral. Okay. Informal lenders such as the money lender on the other hand know the borrowers personally and hence are often willing to give loan without collateral. Informal sector में जो money lender होते हैं, trader होते हैं, there is no need of collateral because they have personal terms. Most of the poor people they have personal term with money lender. ये personal term होते हैं, एक दूसरे को जानते होते हैं. So the borrowers can, if necessary, approach the money lenders even without repaying their earlier loan. However, the money lender charge very high rates of interest. Keep no record of the transaction and harass the poor borrower. It is very important thing. Most of the time, it could be observed the poor people are harassed by money lender or trader because there is no proper record. प्रॉपर रिकॉर्ड नहीं है तो पता लगा कि 4% की बात हुई है एंड जस्ट दे कैन स्टार्ट द इंटरेस्ट रेट ऑफ 5% ऑन द प्रिंसिपल, राइट. सो इन दिस सिचुएशन मोस्ट ऑफ द बोरोवर आर एक्सप्लॉइटेड बाय ट्रेडर, मोस्ट ऑफ द बोरोवर आर हैरास्ड बाय द ट्रेडर और मनी लेंडर. मूव फर्दर. इन recent years people have tried out some newer ways of providing loans to the poorer. As requirement of the people or the poor section of society, just they start the newer ways or the newer method to take credit or loans. Okay, the idea is to organize rural poor. और ये आइडिया किसका है? रूरल पुअर का है, गरीबों का है. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.